Hi guys, welcome to Unconventional Kathy. Today I'm showing you guys how to make a very gourmet 5-star grilled cheese if you are living on a budget. So this is the grilled cheese I've made since I was younger. I've always been told that I make a really grilled cheese. It's very simple. I'm not going to say that it's really fancy because I know it's not. I was obviously kidding about the gourmet, but anyway, this is how I make it. So first I start off with some bread, butter, and cheese. That's it. I take about half a tablespoon of butter and add it to my pan. I think it's about half a tablespoon. I really don't measure in my cooking, and you'll start to see that as I post more cooking videos. But it's just how I do things, and that's why this is unconventional, because I think you can get away with not measuring a lot in cooking. So I just open up a nice slice of American cheese and I add it to my bread. And when you add it to your bread, you can see that you have some gaps there, and I don't like that. So I just take another slice and fill up those gaps by just measuring out what I think is there, like missing there. And then I don't like to add 2 slices on top. Some people I know like 2 slices of cheese. I like 1, and just filling in the gaps. I think that's plenty of cheese. So this is all to your liking. If you like 5 slices of cheese, go ahead and add 5 slices of cheese. Once I see that the butter has started to sizzle a little bit, not brown, just a little sizzly or bubbly, I go ahead and I add my grilled cheese to there, and then I just pass it around the pan so it could absorb any of that extra butter that's in there. I do not like my butter to burn, so make sure your butter's not burning. I take a little bit extra butter, I'm not sure how much that is, but you can eyeball it, about that much. And then this is just to butter the crust. So after I put it on there and it starts melting, I move my toast or bread around, I guess, and just let it absorb all that butter on the crust. This is my little helper Nathan, and you'll see his hands pop in and out of the video a lot. So here I'm waiting for the first side to finish cooking. I never really peek, I just move it around a little bit, and by moving around you could kind of hear that crust start building. I know some people like to set it and forget it till it's ready to flip. I like to move it around and just hear for that crust that's forming, and then whenever I think that it's ready, I'll go ahead and remove it from the pan and just set it aside so I can add butter to the pan again. I like to side my pan off the burner when I'm doing this to make sure that the pan's not getting too hot, because again, I don't like the butter to burn. So just setting it aside while I do this, because obviously I like to do things the hard way and struggle to pick up the butter. So when I finally figure out how to pick up the butter, I add it to the pan. The pan has now not continue to heat up, so I just pass the butter around and let it get all melty again and sizzly like in the beginning, and then I'll go ahead and add my grilled cheese back onto the pan. I always flip it away from you, that way you can make sure no butter splashes on you. I will say that sometimes I forget this and I do it the other way, and I have gotten burned. So I add another small piece of butter to the pan again so I can move it around the crust and just get the crust nice and buttery. And there goes my son's hand again, touching everything as I cook. But don't be afraid of germs because they're everywhere. So now we're just waiting for the grilled cheese to finish cooking. And again, I'll move it around, listen for the crust, and once I know that it's done, I'll go ahead and take it off the pan. Here I do peek a little bit because it was the last flip and I was just making sure that it was good. But this is it. This is the grilled cheese, and now I'll show you what I like with it. A great side to grilled cheese is some nice chocolate milk. I absolutely love chocolate milk with grilled cheese. It's my favorite side. I know it's not really a side because it's a drink, but to me it just goes well with grilled cheese. I'm obviously running out of chocolate in this video, but I was still able to make a nice cold cup of chocolate milk to go with my delicious grilled cheese. Here is a second grilled cheese that I made. I actually added a little bit of mozzarella to this one just because I wanted to see what it would taste like, and it actually ended up being delicious. So I cut up my grilled cheese into triangles, and I know that there's a perfectly nice cutting board under this plate, but for some reason I decided to cut right on the plate and just add more cuts to the plate it already has. Here you can see the delicious cheese pool that it has, and I know that a lot of people like looking at cheese pools, so I hope you guys find this satisfying. It did taste amazing, and I am very happy with my simple grilled cheese. This is also a great way to cool off your grilled cheese if you're impatient like me. Just go ahead and open every slice and let some of that heat out. Well guys, this is it. This is my simple grilled cheese recipe. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any good comments, please let me know. If you have any bad comments, then just please go. But I hope you guys all have a wonderful day and stay tuned for more.